Hola, yo soy Cristina Tenorio y hoy estoy con unos magníficos buscadores y creadores de sonidos y estoy con Harrison and Clayton de Odesza. How are you guys?
Very well, very well. Thanks for having us.
When I heard A Moment Apart in the intro, it just blew my mind when I heard the phrase, the only way to save his sanity is to fall in love with this sound.
Yes.
And I was telling at the beginning in my Spanish introduction that you are sound seekers and creators of sound. So how is the life of a sound seeker? I mean, when you go on the city and in the taxi or in a football game, what do you hear in a conversation?
Yeah, I mean, we're always thinking about music. So traveling is really nice because you get all this inspiration, and when you kind of come home, you can use all that to write new material. So that's one of the good things about touring, is especially in a place like this. There's so much stuff to influence you. So we're always hearing stuff and always taking in what's going on and trying to put it back into our sound.
And for example, of a voice, when you hear a voice, a singer, what do you look or what gets you from a voice?
I mean, I think we kind of love the falsetto kind of angelic vocal that's very soothing and pretty, but it's always different. I think for us, what's interesting about what you said earlier about sound seeking is I started in hip hop, and a lot of hip hop was sampling and taking old records and trying to make them new, and I think that kind of trained me at least to think about how you can use some sound for a totally different thing.
Yeah, I know the story of the collaboration with Naomi Wild.
Yeah.
She said that the voice note, and then you were like, whoa, we can go out for dinner. We can see home.
Yeah, crazy.
So how was for you this new experience of actually being in the studio, for example, with Leon?
Yeah.
This was new for you. What did you learn from?
Kind of feeling out where the other person is. But with Leon, we went in the studio, didn't know how it was going to go, and we just instantly vibed together, and everything kind of took place. And then we wrote that whole song basically in that 1 8-hour session. So it was
Work. It's really interesting.
Yeah, we love kind of pulling the curtain back and showing people what we kind of do behind the scenes. So
just getting samples cleared.
Yeah, getting samples cleared. I remember La Ciudad, actually, one of the songs on the album. That one took so many different forms and kind of changed so much throughout the writing process. So some of the songs can take a lot of time, and you just got to kind of step away and remember what you're trying to do with the track. So I think that one was kind of one that took a bunch of different forms and took some time to get right.
And I know you were on tour, and it was quite difficult for you to get this pace that you needed, like to keep this sound-seeking adventure.
Yeah. Yep.
And what new things, I mean, in the going deeper into the music specifics, what thing you tried like you never tried before?
Well, we tried working with like string arrangements, like orchestral stuff. So we were working with this guy named Philip Shepard, who played all of a full orchestra, but he played every instrument himself over time. Yeah, so we were working with him, we were writing stuff and then sending it to him, and he was converting it to strings, and then we were layering him, and that was a really interesting thing to do because we had never worked with someone with like a symphonic background before.
That was a good thing. Whoa, well, it just gave me like
chills
from imagining everything. And I mean, it's not on the album Loyal.
Yes,
but I want to talk about it because it starts with this amazing drum line.
Yeah.
I want to see you live just to see how that feels. I'm sure it's going to give me the goosebumps. And to you, I mean, every show is different, but which is one that always gives you the goosebumps whenever you're performing?
Song, I think Loyal is probably up there. It's a really good part of the set, and it has just so much energy. And it we do a slower song kind of right before it, and then it kind of pumps up people right after. So it's a really good one to play. Plus you got the drum line out there. It's got all the great pieces. So
it's the same to you?
I would say it's either It's Only, which is kind of the end of our show, which you make a new version for it, or the Leon Bridges song. The chorus is such a like chant for everyone to sing if they know it. So when a lot of people know that song, and it's the whole crowd is singing the chorus. That's a pretty amazing moment.
And about this playing with people, emotions, I heard a past interview where you talked about a word I really liked is the emotional spectrum. Like this roller coaster in a show, it's so hard for you to make a set list. How do you think of this? You talk, or you just feel you make changes at last minute when you're on stage? What happens there?
Well, it's a lot of practice, a lot of time, and like we've been developing the set over basically 5 years of trial and error, and it's taken us a while to get the set to where we're happy with it.
Yeah.
But we build a lot of moments where you let stuff breathe, like let stuff develop. So there's like a couple moments we like to really shine, and so we set those up with other songs, and it's all this ebbing and flowing and kind of building tension, releasing tension throughout the set. And if you do that right, it becomes a pretty dynamic experience, and it's fun to play. Yeah,
we play a lot of different styles, so it's kind of hard to make like 7 different styles of music feel like one person playing the show, you know. So it's all about, for us, like energy.
But I see you as you're also making your really good legacy to this music, and also you have this Grammy nomination. It sets pressure to you to keep doing, and oh my God, we need to get another Grammy nomination, or to your fans, that do you feel that they're gonna be asking for that?
That's a good question. I mean, I think this last album we felt a lot of pressure after the In Return album because of that had some success. But getting this one done, I think we feel more relaxed these days. Yeah. Like that was a lot of pressure with the follow up there, but now that this one's out and done, it feels like a weight off our shoulders a little bit.
Okay, that's great. I saw you like a couple days ago on your Twitter account. You posted a picture of a house where you recorded. Let's talk about like if you could put that house or a moment in a time capsule, so it would last forever. Just pick a moment, each of you, like which moment of your career you would put in it. Because that house, I saw the picture and it was like, whoa.
Yeah,
so good.
A lot of good times.
Yeah.
So that's definitely up there. Those early days where there was no pressure. We were just having kind of fun, which was really nice. But I think if I were to pick a moment, we just played Coachella not too long ago. That probably would stick out in my mind as being one of the biggest moments in our...
Being done with Coachella.
Yeah, getting through it. We were very nervous prior, but
the whole day we were just pacing back and forth behind the stage.
Stressful. Exactly, very stressful. But that was, getting that done with and having everything go correctly was really nice.
Okay, and to you, Harrison?
That's so hard because I feel like every year there's been so many standout things that have made it so fun. But I would say the beginning of this last tour, we worked on the show for 5 months and no one had seen it. So it was just us two and then like our 2 really good friends that work with us on like the visuals and stuff. And so no one had seen it, and we were walking out on stage and we had no idea how all these ideas were going to go, because we have like sections where it's just ambient and beautiful and we're like holding our sticks up and it's like that could totally go wrong. People could not get it and not like it, and it all went really well, and I think we walked off stage and we're like, it was all worth it, all this work, and I think that was a great moment.
That's amazing. I'm looking forward to see you here, in Mexico again.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your time, for being here and sharing this vibe and music and sounds. And
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Odesza en la cabina de Alfa 91.3. Thank you very much.
Easy.
So,
incredible question.
Yeah.
thank you.